All right, here we are at our 2021 Starcraft 2321 Limited Bowriders for sale. We're here near the beautiful freshwaters in Norris Lake, Tennessee. We've got a pair of these today. They are both 2021 models, both equipped nearly identical. There's going to be a few differences. Obviously, one's going to be black and white. The other one's going to be solid white. We've also got a little bit of sea deck matting on the black one. But they are both same year model and both both powered the same. Both are going to be powered by a MerCruiser 6.2 liter, 300 horsepower, inboard outboard stern drive engine with Bravo 1 Outdrives, both rated for 12. Both are equipped with the wakeboard towers with the tower mount canvas Bimini tops. We've got the Bimini kind of pulled back in the white one here. Bimini fully deployed in our black one. Biggest differences between the two is going to be the amount of wear and tear on them. These both have been used in rental programs, so we are going to have some heavy wear and tear reflective in the fiberglass and gel coat. And you're also going to notice they are going to be priced accordingly. So these could be a great deal for somebody. They have been used entirely in freshwater here on Norris Lake. So yes, we do have a little bit higher engine hours for a 2021 model boat. Certainly not too high of hours for freshwater use, and certainly not too high of hours for the power package that these are equipped with. Additionally, we've got these Road King aluminum trailers, tandem axle. You got disc brakes on the front axle of each. These are 2021 trailers. Of course, we've also got the guidepost as well. They're going to help to make that easier load. 2-inch ball. We do have a 5 flat trailer wiring connection. It's not to be confused with the 4 flat. Let me show you what we mean right here. It's going to be your 5 flat right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth. That fifth one is for the disc brakes. So that's why you have 5 and not the 4. As usual, you'll find the full list of specifications, features, current asking price, and all that other good stuff. It's all going to be over at our website. That's at yournewboat.com. For your convenience, down in the direct link, there will be, down in the video description, there will be a direct link to our listing page for these two boats. That will take you right to a photo slideshow tour. You're going to see a lot of what we'll mention in our video tours is going to be written text on the left-hand side of the page. Once you do click into that photo slideshow, there'll be a printable PDF spec sheet. It's going to give you some more information about each, and as well as all of our contact information. You're going to be able to reach out to us by phone, by text, or by email, whatever's most convenient for you. We do like to remind you, if you try us on the phone, you happen to get our voicemail, keep in mind we are very frequently in areas without cell phone reception. Happen to be standing in one of those areas right now. So if you don't take time to leave us a message, we'll have no idea that you called. So if you do want to return a call, just keep that in mind. Leave us a detailed message. Let us know which listing you're looking at, what questions you've got. As soon as we finish with the customer or return to sales service area, we'll be gladly return that call and answer all those questions for you. Additionally, if you send us an email, if you have not seen a reply back from us in 1 business day, please check your spam folder. We're generally very quick about getting replies back out to customers, almost always within 1 business day or less, usually a matter of a couple hours. But yeah, if you have sent us an email, haven't seen anything back, you might want to reach back out to us and confirm we got it. It may have gotten lost in cyberspace or in a spam folder. So, all right, so moving on here. So we're going to do basically a walkthrough of each, and then we're going to kind of go around and show you the wear and tear. So if you are interested in one of these, if you're familiar with the model, feel free to just skip on ahead till we start getting to the wear and tear. But we'll go over all that as we get near the end. So we got 4-step swim boarding ladder. Here we're going to step on, nice integrated extended swim platform. You're going to have a ski tow hook right there. You're also going to have the option to pull your skiers or wakeboarders off your tower right there. Now, anybody in a tube or inflatable, anything like that, you do want to pull those off here. Those tubes can be very high stress on those wakeboard towers. They're not really designed for that, just skiing or wakeboarding only. So again, this is rated for 12. We got a nice large kind of sun pad back here. It doubles as your engine cover. Got a walk-through transom right here. Tie-up cleat back here on either rear corner. Another pair of those up on the front. So we're gonna have four of those stainless tie-up cleats, basically one in each corner of the boat. And we're gonna step on down into our cockpit here. Driver and passenger swivel seats. And here at your driver's helm, we've got 12-volt power outlet, driver cup holder. Gauges consist of a fuel gauge, speedometer, tachometer, engine oil pressure, engine temperature, drive trim, and battery voltmeter. We have function tested. We do have a functional horn. We have a functional courtesy light. You got a little blue light right there. And we have function tested our navigation lights on this one. Now, we do need a different switch for our nav lights here. This switch has been replaced and was just improperly replaced. This is going to be a toggle switch. It's going to return to center. And for that navigation switch, you need that to stay in the forward or rear position. Do have a functional bilge pump on the board and functional blower as well. I think I did mention that 12-volt power outlet. We've got a kicker, AM, FM, USB, auxiliary input, Bluetooth, and a NOAA, NOAA Weatherband, NOAA weather radio. So that's going to give you your weather alerts. And we've got 4 kicker speakers on board here. We've got one right there, speaker number 2 right there behind the driver's seat, 2 more up there in the bow right there. That's going to make it 4 cockpit speakers. Got a nice large in-floor storage locker right here. And we have 8 stainless steel cup holders on this one. You got 3 right back here. Number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, and 8 also up there in the bow with those other 2 speakers. So actually, let's head on up to the bow here next. Now, gently set this walk-through windshield down. I do want to point out a little mark right there, just aft of that cup holder right there. That is from that windshield right there, kind of being propped open, or maybe being dropped open a little bit. So 2 more of those cup holders up here, along with 2 more of those kicker speakers. Anchor storage locker right in here. There's those other 2 cleats I called out a minute ago. And we've got storage underneath these bow seats. And we've also got some storage in these seat backs. All of those are on a hinge right there for you, which I do appreciate quite well. So on the top side here, while I'm in the bow area, I pointed out that little mark in the gel coat there. Small little stress crack right here. Maybe 2 other little light gel coat scratches here. A few gel coat scratches kind of around that grab rail there, and on both top and bottom sides of that. Pretty good little gouge in that gel coat up here near that cleat. And a little bit more of the same over here. Our upholstery, with a few exceptions, is in decent shape. We do have some staining on the back, and we've got some staining right here. Not quite sure what that is, but that does appear to be some type of a stain. We've got something very similar over here on this side. Again, just kind of some dirt stains on there. And that theme kind of carries throughout as far as some staining goes. We've got a few areas of some rips and tears. Nothing up here in the bow area right here. So let's head on back. Driver and passenger seats, pretty much more of the same. Some light staining here and there. I believe on the back of these is where we had a little tear right there. Another one right here. Those are the back of that driver's seat. Again, just some staining up on the top edge. And I think this passenger seat, was this one? Okay, pretty good little stain right in there. But yeah, I don't see any other rips or tears in those seats. Now, this is a large storage hatch right here. Let's see. Oh, this one lifts from here. And nice large storage underneath the seat right there. Again, no, those are some stains. No rips or tears on that piece. And another storage access point right here. Now, this seat back right here, this is where we've got a little bit above average wear on this seat back right there. That is kind of, not sure what happened there, but that piece of the, or that section of that vinyl is worn. This is going to be access to your battery right there. And then nice large engine hatch here. This is where we do have some wear in our upholstery right there, and a little bit in this stitching on this seam right in here. That looks like a tear, but it is not, but it's definitely kind of a stain right on there. And I'm going to go ahead and raise this up to show you our that's 6.2 liter MerCruiser, 300 horsepower, inboard outboard stern drive engine. Nice large storage compartment over here. I'm actually going to step into it so I get you a better view of our engine. A whole lot to look at here. That pretty much fills the entire room right in there. Again, 754 engine hours on this one right here. Our blower vents do need to be reattached. This can be your inline blower right here. These guys should be connected up there to those vents right there. Two of those going to help kind of get some natural airflow in there, and then the other one's going to be the one with that actual blower vent. But yes, they should all be attached to those three vents right in there. So again, this is a 2021. This is a 23-foot LOA. We've got an 8.5-foot beam. Dry weight on this, I believe, is right about 2,300 pounds. Aluminum tandem axle trailer with disc brakes. Got that sport tower with that tower mount, or tower attached canvas Bimini top. Again, this is rated for 12. And used exclusively here in the freshwaters of Norris Lake. So kind of showed you everything there is to see up here on the top side. We do have a few scratches in our extended swim platform right here. Let me hop off here and we'll get you a little closer look on that platform. We'll go ahead and do walk around of the white one here, showing you that wear and tear. So this is a Bravo 1 drive. I know it says Bravo 3 up there, although the Bravo series are all essentially the same drive. The Bravo 3 lower is going to have a dual prop on there, but this is a Bravo. And we do have some wear in our 3-blade aluminum prop right here. This one, it probably should just get replaced. You could always take it to a prop shop and get it reconditioned, and then you'd have you a spare. But that one, that being an aluminum prop, those are going to be on the inexpensive side, so probably just replace that one. You have a little bit of a chunk of this skeg of that drive here on the back, a little bit of wear right there on the front of that. Our bellows are all in good condition. So these are your bellows right here, often sometimes called boots as well. Get you a little bit more lighting on right in there and going here. Okay. So again, nice pliable bellows right there, that is a good sign. It's when those start to get real stiff and not want to have any flex. That's when you need to think about having those replaced. And when they do that, it's also when you want to go ahead and have that gimbal bearing replaced. Check the U-joint as well. Bottom of that 4-step swim boarding ladder, we are missing a rung right there. Again, here's a little bit more of what we were talking about in that gel coat up here in the swim platform. A few little marks in our gel coat around the edge of the platform as well. A little bit of stress cracks in here as well. See if that's better with or without the light. Yeah, you see those stress cracks right in there. Pretty good little fiberglass damage back here on our, it's going to be our starboard side corner. Good little mark in that gel coat there. And this trend is going to continue around the exterior of this one. Again, with these being used for rental purposes, this is where you're going to see the majority of the wear and tear here on the fiberglass and gel coat around the exterior. Tower foot looks to be good. Kind of some dock rash here. A bit more right there. And plenty of that as we move on along the side. So these are going to be pretty deep in there. Should say, if this kind of thing bothers you, yes, you can get this repaired. Fiberglass and gel coat work can be on the more expensive side. It might not be the best investment if you want it to look new. Okay, this might be something that you use like it is. Maybe you put a vinyl wrap on it. But again, they are going to be priced accordingly. But if you're going to go to a fiberglass shop here and try to get these to all look brand new again, then it just might not be worthwhile for you. So somebody wanting a later model boat, fuel injection, 23 foot with a wakeboard tower overhead, then this might be a great option for you. Certainly could be a good entry into boating for a first timer, because you are going to start off with something that's fuel injected, plenty of power. And we got a nice deep V up here. And the deep V is going to give you, or it's going to translate to a smoother ride compared to a shorter boat. Essentially, the larger, the heavier, and the deeper that V is, tends to translate to a smoother ride. So especially if you're maybe a weekend warrior, if you have to be out there on the water when the rest of the crowds are, this is probably about as small as you might consider, depending on what part of the lake you're at. It's kind of one of the beauties of Norris Lake. We do have some areas a little bit off the beaten path, 800 miles of shoreline here. So even if you do have to be a weekend warrior, there's plenty of lake. If you're willing to travel a little bit of a distance, you can get into some of those quieter corners of the lake and away from the crowds. That's a pretty good one right there. We're below the water line right there as well. That one right there should at least be sealed with maybe some 3M 4200. It's going to be a semi-permanent sealant that's good for above or below the water line. Might be a fix for that area right there. A few more of those kind of scratches in that gel coat as we move on back here. I'll show you some of that with my zoom. I'm not going to be able to reach all those. We'll get close to those. But we do want to represent these as accurately as possible. All right, let me climb out from under here. Okay. I try to show you this stuff in the photographs as well. And I will say some of these, especially in this white hull, sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. Usually between the photographs and the video tour, we hope that that will give you an accurate representation of any of our listings' true conditions. Perhaps it can save you some travel time to go view everyone in person. And maybe, sorry about that bump there. Hopefully at a minimum can allow you to kind of narrow down some options before you start getting in a car and viewing all these in person. And of course, do reach out to us anytime you do want to come take a look at a listing. Your weekends are best for you. Typically do want to probably be on our schedule by about the Wednesday or Thursday leading into the weekend. Make sure we can set aside some time for you. That tends to be the more busier days on our end as far as meeting with buyers. And a few more back here on our port side corner. Very similar to what we had on the other side, maybe not quite as bad. And then back up here on our platform edge, getting a little chunk in that fiberglass there. Bit of a stress crack right in this area right here. And I believe we're back to where we started. Okay. So that is our 2021 Starcraft 2321 Limited. I believe that is number 3. We'll probably just refer to it as the white one. But do believe we've got a 37-gallon fuel tank in both of these. I think I forgot to mention that. All right, moving on to our black and white 2021 Starcraft 2321 Limited. I believe this one is number 1. But again, we'll probably just refer to it as the black one. So like I said, I got the that Bimini top fully deployed on this one. Let's go ahead and do a quick walk around the exterior. We'll do the kind of same thing. We'll climb inside, look through the interior, and then we'll come back. We'll finish on the exterior here, getting a little bit more up close and personal on the exterior dock rash and gel coat fiberglass scratches. Do have a 4-blade stainless steel prop on this one. It's going to be one difference from the other one. This one's also, now it's not quite as chewed up as bad, but this one should definitely go to a prop shop and have it reconditioned. It will look new again. This is not too much damage to be reconditioned. Bravo 1 Outdrive 4-step swim boarding liner. Let's go ahead and climb inside. This one again is also going to be rated for 12. It's going to be a ski tow eye right back here on your transom. Again, that's where you're going to want to pull any inflatables, towables, any kind of a tube like that. Use the tower for skiing and wakeboarding only. A nice large sun pad. It's going to double as your engine cover. Got the teak style marine mat here on that extended swim platform. And then as we do step inside, I will go ahead and let you know this this rear bench seat right here, that has been removed and sent to a upholstery shop. So that is going to basically have new vinyl on there when it returns to us, and it will be sold with that piece. So just FYI for you. Otherwise, pretty much everything's the same power package, and nearly the same engine time. This one is 764 engine hours. The white one was 754 engine hours. Of course, refer to our website for that. If I happen to mix that up, that will be human error. And definitely anytime you notice a difference between what is said in a video and what you see in writing on our website or in our listings, always go by what's in writing on our listing. Getting rated for 12. And here's your driver's helm. We've got fuel gauge, speedometer, tachometer, engine oil pressure, engine water temperature, drive trim, battery volts. 12-volt power outlet right over here. We do have a functional blower, functional bilge pump. We did function test our navigation lights. We've got our one courtesy light right over there. Functional horn as well. We do have a docking light switch, but neither of these are equipped with docking lights. Again, kicker stereo. We've got 4 total speakers. 3 of those are going to be kicker speakers. One's been replaced. I'll show you that here in a moment. I believe I got this one on the NOAA weather radio band right here. Let's see if that powers up for us here. So again, this is going to be AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth, auxiliary input, and what was the rest of that? Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary input, AM, FM, and your Weatherband stereo right there. There's that USB and auxiliary input. Small little storage compartment right there. There's that kicker speaker right there. So that's what that NOAA weather radio sounds like. I'm sure that sounds familiar to you. 9 cup holders on this one. And yes, you did hear me say 8 on the other. Go figure. We've got 3 right there, 3. Number 4, number 5. That's the one that's is not installed on the other one. Just must have been missed at the factory is all I can figure. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then there's that speaker that you heard me mention a minute ago. All the rest are kicker speakers. That one has been replaced. Nice large in-floor storage locker. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and walk up to our bow area. Very similar marked just to the aft side of that cup holder as well. These are a stainless look cup holder. You can kind of see the finishing's kind of rubbing off on that one. But yeah, that little bit of wear is shown up on all these. These are the last 2 remaining of this rental fleet. So there's no others of this fleet right here. We just got these 2. Our cup holder right over here. A little bit similar. We kind of got that staining up on the kind of seat backs. We do have a little bit of rips and tearing right in that area right there. I believe it's this one right here needs to be kind of reattached to this bracket right there. Yeah, see that's kind of not in place. We do have these seat back storage. I do like these seat back storage compartments. Storage is always neat. Yeah, that one actually needs probably 3 new screws in there. 2 of those have come out, but it's still hanging in there just barely. And again, here's those cup holders I was making reference to. Anchor storage locker on this one as well. 2 tie-up cleats up here. And again, yeah, we've got some stains up here in these seats. With the exception of this one right here, all the rest appear to be free of any rips or tears in the bow of the boat. You have some wear here in that our engine cover. Passenger and driver seats, I think checked out fine on this one. A little bit of some stains on there, no rips or tears on the passenger seat. That is something on that guy right there. That almost feels like a burn mark. As everything else appears to check out over here on our driver's seat. We already showed you our helm and our kicker stereo. And again, this piece right here will be replaced with some new upholstery. Do have that same storage hatch right here. That's a glimpse of that 37-gallon fuel tanks just below that little access panel. And similar wear in the seat back here on this rear bench seat, in that almost the same spot too. So I'm not real sure what is going on there. A little bit of wear on that section as well. Do have some kind of heavy staining back there. Let's go ahead and raise our engine hatch. A little bit of marking that gel coat there. Let's raise his engine hatch. And again, there's that other 6.2 liter MerCruiser, 300 horsepower, outboard, stern drive engine. We do have that Bravo 1 outdrive, 4-blade stainless prop on this one. This one does have one of those vents connected. Those other two should also be connected, and of course they need to get attached up there. These are both 2020 engines, 2021 boats, and both I believe did have a newer battery. That's a 2024 Rain Start battery over there on this one. All right, we'll go ahead and lower this down. There's that good little rip in the sun pad back here on this rear. These other seams maybe look to be a little bit less worn than the other one. And of course, here's your access to that battery as well. Fuel fill right back here on your starboard side corner. Canvas Bimini's in good shape. Do have a little bit of weathering or wear on our marine mat flooring here. Let's see if we kind of got some scratches and wear in there. Let me hop on over the edge here, show you that a little bit better. I believe that was a bit of a scratch back there on that transom and a few other minor scratches. There's another one right there. A bit of weathering in that sea decking. That one's coming off just a little bit in this corner right here. And then here's a good little mark in that gel coat fiberglass. Kind of showed you that Bravo 1 outdrive on this one a moment ago. Trying to show you our bellows on this one as well. Again, these are in good shape, nice and flexible. It's what you want to see. Drives a little bit in better shape. Do have a little bit of wear down here at the bottom of that. But that is a Apollo XHS 4-blade stainless prop. And yeah, here we are, about the same spot on the other side. That pretty heavy fiberglass and gel coat wear right in there. Pretty good little gouge right here. It's kind of going diagonal. Make sure we didn't miss anything coming around that guidepost there. But it scratches in that aluminum tower foot right there. I think that's just a little bit of a water line right there. We do have some marks in the gel coat right there. Some light little gel coat scratches and wear. And more of the same as we move up over here on our starboard side. A lot of what we call dock rash. Marking that gel coat just above that stainless rub rail right there. If you have any questions about any of these, want to submit an offer or anything like that, do make sure you reach out to us through our website. We do not monitor the YouTube comment page. If you have any interest in this one, again, there's going to be that direct link down in the video description. That'll take you over to the listing page of this one. If you're watching this on a device where you're not able to view that video description, our website's easy to remember. It's yournewboat.com. When you type that in any web browser of your choice, that's just a little bit of dirt right there, just in front of that nav light. Type that in the web browser of your choice. You hit enter. If you're on a mobile device, it's probably going to essentially take you kind of right to our Find Your New Boat page. All you gotta do is scroll down until you get to these 2021 Starcraft 2321 limited Bowriders. If you're not on a mobile device, look for the Find Your New Boat button. It's going to be the top left-hand corner. When you click that, it's going to load all of our inventory and order price, and then you can just simply scroll down until you get to in the 2021 Starcraft 2321s. Probably have a photo of both of these kind of where they are right now, kind of next to one another. You'll see the asking prices for each listed there. We don't mention those in our video tours. We don't hide those prices. We use these video tours as a supplement to our website, so you can get a good feel for the condition of the boat. But we do have a lot more information, as again all of our contact information and the specifications for all of these and the current asking price. That's all easily found at our website. Again, for your convenience, if you take the time to open that video description, feel free to either click on that direct link or copy and paste that into your web browser. And one of the first things you will see once you make it to our listing page of this one will be that asking price, as well as all of our contact information. I think this one's a little bit cleaner below the water line. Climb out from under there. I mean, it's not free of wear. Actually, this is almost like a little stress crack right here. This one right here, and it's kind of in this little crevice. Put some more light on there for you. Well, might be too much light, but that right there needs to be sealed. That's kind of, not sure if that's making it harder to view or easier to view. Let's take that back off for a minute. A few other minor little marks right in there, but that little mark in that crevice, like I said, it almost looks like a little stress crack or just a gel coat crack. That also would be an area where some 3M 4200 would kind of seal that and prevent moisture from working its way in through there. That definitely should be done on that one. That runs a pretty good little span right there, and it's definitely kind of a bit of a crack in that gel coat. All the marks on this, it does not look bad, but yes, that is something that you want to at least get sealed up. A few other little marks just under the underside right there. And then let me step on back here, and then I think everything else is going to be pretty much limit to more of that kind of dock rash in the exterior. It does tend to show up a little bit more prevalent on this black hull side. That's a little mark. So that's the difference of that's some fiberglass showing through the gel coat. So that's an area that's gone all the way through the gel coat. These here are like scratches into the gel coat. So that's kind of your different, what you call that, levels of wear. Obviously, that fiberglass is going to be the deeper cut or scratch, or even maybe a gouge, you might call some of those. And then those thinner white lines are going to be like more just in the gel coat, as opposed to going all the way through the gel coat into the fiberglass. And of course, the brighter white those are is going to be kind of the deeper of a mark it is. Right there, you're catching more of an edge in the fingernail going through those, as opposed to some of the less bright white ones. I think we've been able to kind of show you a accurate representation of each of these. Another good one right there just above that rub rail, kind of right there at that guide post. All right. Head on back to where we started. Let's finish going around this platform. A little bit more of a stress crack right in there on this port side platform edge. And I think we're back to where we started. So again, that's going to start to wrap up on both of these. When one of these does sell, we will have that indicated at our website. Actually, we'll probably address that in the video description as well when one sells. And again, I will direct you over to the website for the current status of each. Once they do both sell, this video will leave our current listings playlist and will make its way over to our sold boat playlist. So if you're at YouTube and wanting to see what else we have for sale without leaving YouTube, if you don't like the idea of going over our website, I would encourage you. You're going to see something coming over top your screen as we start to sign off here. It's going to be a shortcut to our current listings playlist that's at YouTube. That's where you're going to be able to find everything that we have currently available. You can also get to it by going to youtube.com/yournewboat. Again, that current listings playlist will show you everything that we currently have available. And the other thing that's going to be coming up over top of the screen as we start to wrap up here is going to be a shortcut to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are in the market for something or just enjoy watching these videos for whatever reason, that's a great way to get notified anytime a new listing does come available. Is just subscribing to our channel, and anytime a new video post, Google or YouTube will send you a notification on that. So again, that's going to wrap it up for the 2021 Starcraft 2321 open bow sport boats for sale, again here in the Norris Lake area. 754 and 764 engine hours on these. And again, I thank you for joining us. And please feel free to reach out to us with any questions about either one of these. Thank you again.